There we go. We got Bar from Root coming up. So let me bring Root on screen. Hello, Bar on screen. How are you, Bar? You're muted. Oh, you're not muted anymore.
I'm great. Yeah, excited to be here. And thanks so much for having us, Chloe.
It's great to have you here. And I think I should let you just dive straight into your tech showcase. So it's all yours.
Awesome. Yeah, and thanks for having us. Just a quick note, we'll be going through this relatively quickly, but have a pretty awesome thing to show at the end. So if you guys stick around for 5 to 10 minutes, you'll have an opportunity to enter. We're doing a $75,000 giveaway right now in cash and software with some of the companies that Chloe mentioned, including Gorgeous, Klaviyo, Yotpo, and Afterpay. And so, huge opportunity for really anyone here to win that. And I'll be sharing the details on how to enter that at the end of this if you guys stick around. But let's just quickly dive in. So I am with route.com, and we are really reinventing the post-purchase experience. And I'll kind of dive into the 3 pieces of how we're doing that. But just before we do that, Route is actually the fastest growing company in history. We're outpacing Slack in terms of pretty much every growth metric out there. I think there's a lot of metrics that we can kind of go over. But the one that gets me the most excited is that we're adding about 39 new users every single minute into the Route platform. And so this is a super widely used platform. We have over 7,000 merchants using us. And the reason why you should care is because it's completely free for you to use it as the merchant and really only has upside. So we'll dive into what that upside is, but again, completely free for you to use it as a merchant and can only improve your customer experience. So let's talk about that experience. So really, there's 4 different parts. We've got Protect, which is going to be our shipping protection part of our platform. We've got Track, which is going to help you help your customers really answer those Wizmo tickets, right? So where is my order? I think we all know that that's a huge part of our support system. We've got Resolve. So when there is an issue, when something happens to that customer's package, they can resolve it super quickly and really follow that Amazon model where 75% of those tickets should be automated and that customer should get to an answer right away. And then obviously Engage. At any point in the post-purchase experience, you always want to get that customer to come back, to make a second purchase, to think about your brand, to share your brand. So those are the 4 pieces of Route's platform, and we'll go through each one of those. So let's just dive right into Protect. And really, this is the main piece of Route that has just seen incredible growth, specifically over COVID. I think we all know that e-commerce has advanced by over, in the last year or so, it's seen the same amount of growth that it's seen in the last 10 years. But with that, we're also seeing a ton of packages getting lost, a ton of packages getting stolen or damaged in transit. And there's a couple of different stats on here, but the one that matters the most is that 94% of customers are going to blame you as the merchant after a delivery goes poorly. So we all know that it's probably not your fault. If something gets stolen, it's completely out of your control. If something gets lost or damaged, it's almost likely going to be the shipping platform's fault, right? Like USPS, FedEx, we all know USPS has had a ton of issues this year and it's not getting better. And we're seeing that on our side as well in terms of the data. But when that happens, the customer blames you, not the shipping platform. And so that's really what Protect is out there and aiming to do. And that's where most people are going to discover Route. Again, on the cart or on the checkout page, we're essentially flipping the model on insurance, where it used to be that the merchant would have to insure their own items. Like you were selling a guitar, you would go and insure that guitar through FedEx or USPS. We're now flipping that on its head, and we're giving the consumer the ability to do that for a really low fee, about 1 to 2% of the cart value. Most of the time it comes out to about 98 cents. And it's really giving that consumer peace of mind at checkout, right? Like they now know that if something was to happen, they've got Route on the cart or checkout page, and they know that Route will ensure that. The great thing here is, one, we're taking this terrible experience, again, that terrible experience where that customer is lost, damaged, or stolen goods are no longer at their door. We're taking that experience and we're flipping it on its head. We're seeing about a 95% CSAT rating after any experience like this. So now we've got a customer that has a terrible experience with your brand that is now a loyalist. And we're on the other end of that, we're also helping with your bottom line. So in that case where something happens to a package, Route as an insurance company is actually making a second purchase from your brand and shipping it to the consumer. So you've got happy customer, you've got happy merchant, it all works out. The second piece is going to be track. So again, we've done studies on this. About 50% of support tickets that we see across all 7,000 of our merchants are essentially, where is my order? And so that's really what Route Track is out to try and solve. So let's just walk through that user flow. So again, you go and you add an item to your cart, you're gonna see that protect. As soon as you actually go through with that order, you're gonna see a order on the order confirmation page that you're able to track your order with Route. And that consumer is going to be able to actually download Route. We are a mobile app. We have over 3 million downloads, over 1.5 million daily active users on there. So this is a super fast growing app. I think it's right now, it's like in top 10 in the shopping category on the Apple App Store, and continually growing. And so then the customer actually signs into the Route app. And I use this on a daily basis. This is by far and away my favorite part of Route. Is what we're doing is we're actually taking all your orders and we're automatically importing them into this app as soon as it's downloaded. So we're actually looking through your emails. Anytime you get an order confirmation, you get a push notification. Route is now tracking your item, and you can actually track your entire order on a map or multiple orders on a map and see it coming to you and when it's going to show up. And the most important part of this is that we're going to give push notifications throughout this entire experience. And that's important for two reasons. One, what we've seen is that you cannot over communicate when it comes to the post-purchase experience. People, as soon as they've given you money, they want to know every step of the way where their item is, whether it's been packaged, whether it's out for delivery, whether it's moved from one city to the next. They want to know because they are just so excited to get their item. The other aspect is push notifications on average get a 96% open rate, where we all know emails, 20% is going to be a really, really high open rate. And so that's going to actually tack onto this last piece of engagement. But before we get there, you can kind of see here the different push notifications. So, you can really customize this. The one that's really, really important is obviously out for delivery and delivered. I actually just got, while we're on the call, I got a delivered notification from Moose Jaw in order that I placed. So, right after I get off this call, I know I'm going to go outside and see that package in front of my house. And then obviously we don't have to do it over mobile, so we can also do it over email. A lot of people, most of our users, 90% of them are going to choose to use that mobile app, but you can obviously also do it online. Again, reinventing the entire tracking experience. You no longer are going to antiquated USPS, UPS tracking page. This is all branded. Whether it's online or in the app, it's going to be branded to your store. And that really feeds into this last piece of engagement. And we'll get back to that here in a second. So the third piece is resolve. And so again, when something goes awry, you want to know that your item is going to be taken care of. If it's lost, damaged, or stolen, you want to know that there's someone on the other end that can help you out. And really, the idea here is that Amazon has completely reshifted the way that we think about post-purchase. When something happens to your order on Amazon, you go online, you click a few buttons, and right away you either get refunded or you get a new item the next day. Now, we all know that that can't happen for the masses. Most Shopify stores, most e-commerce stores are not going to be able to afford to just do that. And so what we've done here with Resolve is really democratize that Amazon style resolution center and given it to the masses. And so again, with a few clicks, you can get an automated approval. So if something happened to your item, you can actually upload a picture if it was damaged, if it was stolen, you report that in the app. And it's most of our orders are going to be reordered or refunded within 24 hours. I think it's around 95% of those orders are done within 24 hours. So again, really, really, really quick resolution here. And then the last piece, again, coming back to that engage, every single piece of this equation is going to be branded. So again, if someone is tracking their order through the app, this is just a great example here with Cotopaxi. You're able to remarket to them, whether it's a new item, whether it's a blog post, whether it's a warranty program. We get about a 26% click through on the brand profile on the app. So this is just a huge, huge opportunity. And again, completely free for you as a merchant. So right now, all of you actually have pages within our app, our mobile app, that you're able to go out there and claim for completely free and start to remarket to your audience. And so really great call to action. You know, if anyone is listening on this call, highly encourage you to go in there. More than likely, I would bet that you already have customers that are using our mobile app. And if you haven't set up that brand profile, you know, that's just a missed opportunity for you guys. So huge opportunity for you guys to go and claim that. And as promised, for anyone that is still on the call, we are doing a $75,000 giveaway right now. Alongside these other amazing brands, Klaviyo, Afterpay, Yotpo. I know Gorgeous is a sponsor for this webinar. And first place is getting $10,000 in cash. They're going to be getting a ton of free software as well. This is a great opportunity. Anyone and everyone can win, even if you pay one of these one of these software companies. It's a great opportunity to just get some free cash and get some free software. And the idea here is we all know that the pandemic has helped some e-commerce stores, but it's been a struggle for a lot as well. And so we'll be picking 8 winners. The idea is that really anyone that wins is going to really have like a life-altering event. I think it's going to change the trajectory of your e-commerce store. And so highly encourage everyone to enter. The URL, I'll post it in the chat right now. I guess this is a private chat, but the URL is go.route.com/giveaway. Chloe, maybe you're able to post that for everyone to see.
Or if you can post that in the private chat, I will. I'll spread it around to everybody else. Although I think it's Derek's already done it. He's okay. You might not be able to see him, everybody, but Derek's there in the ether doing clever things. So we've already posted the giveaway out to the YouTube and the Facebook group.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, definitely. That's great. And yeah, it would be great to have someone from this group win one of those eight prizes. So that'd be amazing. And then yeah, I've got 5 minutes here, so happy to field any questions if anyone has any.
Actually, we don't have 5 minutes, unfortunately. Okay. but and we don't have any questions from the group yet either, so we're good. Bar, thank you so much. That was what an amazing piece of tech, and pulling the whole post-purchase journey together like that is brilliant. So thank you so much for going through it. And just could you remind people how they can get hold of you if they want to find out more, please?
Yeah, definitely. So I think really the best way is to enter through the giveaway. We'll have some, after you've entered in there, we'll have some opportunities for you to get a demo. And obviously you can always, actually, if you install Route, you'll get 10 extra entries into the giveaway. And so I think really at this stage, we only have like 10 days left of this giveaway. It's already gone pretty viral, and we've, we're really, really excited and proud of the prize that's happening here. So I think the best and only way for right now for the next 10 days is to enter through this giveaway. And I think you'll discover a lot from Route after that.
Excellent. There you go, guys. The opportunity to win a lot, as well as find out more about the brilliant Route service. Bar, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having us, Chloe. Take care.